Welcome to LifeBites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. Find a comfortable seated or lying position. Place your hands on your lower abdomen, just below the navel, also known as the sacral chakra. And just close your eyes and take some deep belly breaths. Inhaling through the nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale through your nose for 6 to 8 counts. And with each exhale, visualize tension melting away. So this week's life theme is all about igniting your passion. Gently sway your hips side to side, roll them in circles, or if you're lying down, just move side to side, just stretching it out so that you're being more connected to your body, either sitting or lying down. And let's tune into how your body feels, breathing, and just feeling the fluidity of the movement. Now, what I'd like you to do is take a nice big deep breath, and from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, I'd like you to imagine a grounding cord in the form of a tree trunk. And you could use whatever tree trunk you'd like, a palm, a maple, an oak, whatever feels comfortable to you. And let's take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor you to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. Releasing everything that no longer serves you. Letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice big deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now, present time. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a circle of light all around you. And in that circle of light is a circle of yellow roses. Those yellow roses represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality and your higher self are working hand in hand. A circle of pink roses around you that represent love and compassion and passion for yourself as well as those around you. And then let's create a circle of red divine roses all around you that represent protection from anything that is not of your own energy and your own light. Everything goes on the outside of your space. Other people, experiences, furry animals, Everything but you goes on the outside of your space. And say to yourself, I claim me. And now let's move up to your sixth chakra, right between the brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a moving screen. And you're going to say hello to your movie screen and your life on that screen. You're going to become the observer of your life, watching, witnessing, not becoming the energy of your life, but the observer of the outside world. Now let's take a nice big deep breath again. And as you say hello to all of your opportunities and creations this week, even the challenges that are in there, let's bring down our focus and awareness back to our sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, right below the belly button. And imagine a warm, golden orange light swirling around your lower belly, expanding with every breath. Breathing in, breathing out. You're moving into the rhythm and imagining this beautiful orange glowing light in and around your whole entire belly area. And as you visualize this beautiful golden orange light, I'd like you to envision a small spark in this area of your sacral chakra. And with each inhale, visualize this spark growing into a warm, glowing flame of orange and gold. And as you're in this rhythm of your breath, just visualize that beautiful golden light in this moment, warming that entire belly area. You're allowing your passion for life to come alive. Feel this flame fueling your creative energy, your sensuality, the pleasure and passions of life. For you are igniting your passion. And as you envision this flame burning inside of you, I'd like you to imagine that any fear or doubts or creative blocks are just burning away into the ashes. Bring to mind something that feels like a challenge or a block. And just imagine that that fire in your belly is melting it all away. Your inner passion is igniting. Nothing can stop you. You are free. You are alive. Affirm, I embrace my passion. I allow creativity, joy, laughter, creation, and creativity to flow through me effortlessly. And now bring to mind any relationships, whether they are personal or professional, that may need to be unblocked from your second chakra, helping you to release any emotional or creative energy. And just imagine that these energies and these cords that are connected to your creation and your creativity are melting away with ease, with grace. And everything that no longer serves you is just moving down through your grounding cord into Mother Earth to be released and free. You are free, melting away any creative resistance, stagnation, and fear. Feel yourself moving effortlessly with the natural rhythm of life. Feel that passion in the burning flame, knowing that you're filled with joy, alive with pleasure, and that you are igniting your passion more and more with each breath. Now bring your hands to your heart and let's take one deep breath in and exhale out loud with a soft sigh. If you'd like me to do it with you, you can always do it again. And feel the gratitude for your inner fire, that passion that's within you. Allow your passion to ignite others, to get them excited about their own journey as well. You now have the fire in your belly. You have released your blocks, released the people that no longer serve you in this energy space. And it is now time for you to be free, ignited in your own energy. Now let's take another nice big deep breath and let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra into your sixth, igniting your intuition and sense of knowingness, You know where to go and what to do with ease and grace. Coming down into your fifth chakra, saying hello to your authentic, true expression, and allowing your passion to be expressed out into the world. Coming down into your fourth, igniting that heart chakra, your fourth chakra, and your heart, filling you up with you, supporting you, nurturing you, as it keeps coming down through your third chakra, the ebb and flow of life, manifesting it out into the outside world, as it keeps coming down into that fire in your belly, that second chakra, igniting the flames that will fuel you today and this week. As it moves back down into your root chakra, the base of the spine, the foundation of life, love of self, love of self. Allow that energy to keep coming down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility, down through your calves, into your feet. Wiggle your toes. Say hello to your fun fairies, the miracles and magic of life that allow that spark to continue throughout the week. And back down into Mother Earth. Feel that energy rooting you to you. And say to yourself out loud or in your mind, I am passionate. I have ignited my passion. All is well. Life is good. And everything in my life is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath. Stretch it out. Release and open your eyes. Now that you are grounded, cleared, and connected, let's move on to this week's message and life theme. Let me ask you something. What lights you up inside? What gives you that spark? You know, that thing that just makes time fly and you just love doing? You know, a lot of people go, gosh, I just don't have that passion and spark. Well, part of the reason is you may be doing things over and over again that don't really excite you. Whether it's personally or professionally, you may be dealing with boredom from the same time, same bat channel. Okay? When we get into routines, when we're not learning, when we're not exploring, when we're not going on adventures, whether they're inside adventures or outside adventures, we tend to lose our spark. And many times people think that passion is this big elusive thing that we need to find, like it's hidden somewhere, waiting for us to discover it. Well, you know, I have a quote that I use a lot. And people ask me, what's your favorite quote? And it's a quote I use. Don't ever wait for permission to succeed. So if you're waiting for that passion, it isn't going to be something you stumble on. Passion is something you ignite within yourself. It's a flame you fuel. moment to moment, choice by choice. So, what lights you up? For me, my passion really is helping transform people's lives. That happens in life coaching, business coaching, in the media. So it's inherently there. But I too, if I get into the day to day, same time, same bat channel, I've got to go and do things that are going to ignite my passion for me, not just in the transformation of other people, but guess what? The transformation of myself. That fuels me. Learning about new ways of transforming, music, the beach, people, creativity ignites my passion. But what lights me up may not be what lights you up. The other thing, passion doesn't just happen all at once. It whispers. It nudges. So here's an example. For a long time, I was in advertising in corporate America and sales. And so for me, when I was in that position, although I loved people, it wasn't really about transforming lives. It's what's in advertising called spots and dots, ad buys. You're selling air. And it wasn't really who I was. It was part of who I was, relationship sales. That's really a wonderful profession. But it wasn't igniting my true purpose. So sometimes it takes trial and error to go, oh, this feels right. Oh, no, this doesn't feel right. So you might be saying to me, well, gosh, Nina, I'm doing something that I hate in my job, and it takes up 8 hours a day. So there are certain things that we do. And let's say you have a family to support. Well, that may be really where your passion is right now. And so you are negotiating with your life. And maybe what you can ask yourself is, what is it in my job that's creating that lack of passion? Because if I too were raising children during the time that I was in sales, I might have applied that to my children, how I can help transform and shape their lives. So it doesn't have to be the what, as it has to be the energy in which you create it. What do you love doing? Where do you feel your best? When are you in that zone and that flowing feeling? And then start to leverage that energy more and more. Again, oftentimes it's not what you're doing, it's the energy in which you create. Once again, it's who you're relating with. You could, on paper, have the best job in the world, but if the people you are working with are highly toxic, that's not going to create a passion for your job. It's those little sparks that start to create that flame. And then you start to plug in the things that energize you, not just today, but in this moment. What lights you up? Really think about that. So, another thing I want to bring to your attention, and this is an important one. I used to interview celebrities, be on the red carpet and do movie junkets and stuff like that. And if you were to ask me to do that today without having a purpose in it, like that celebrity had some mission or, experience that they wanted to talk about that was really going to contribute to society, that would not light me up. But my 23, 24, 25-year-old self, oh my gosh, that would have been my dream. So passion isn't permanent. What energizes you today may change next year, in a decade from now, and that's okay. But the key is to stay curious. Instead of asking, oh, what's my purpose? Oh, God, I got to find this big purpose. What is it? Ask, what excites me right now? Passion thrives when we give ourselves permission to explore, to venture out of our comfort zones. It's in the dance class you always wanted to take, the book you've been meaning to write, the conversation that lights that fire in your soul. And guess what? Fear is going to show up. But guess what? Fear is that sign you're on to something powerful. Fear and excitement can run hand in hand. That means you're going outside of your comfort zone. Because passion, guess what? Demands vulnerability. When I first presented my LifeBites cards to the world, it was my baby. It was the first thing that I really put out into the world. Wow, was I vulnerable? What are people going to think? How are they going to take it? What happens if they don't like it? The more you can do it, the more you can show up and be you. That's going to excite you just as much as it's going to scare you and terrify you. And you're going to go wanting to run in and hide under the covers. Just know it's going to happen. It's okay. You're human. Passion asks you to take risks, to step into the unknown. Yes. So how do you ignite your passion? We've been talking about this. You got to follow the energy. Notice the lifts in your spirit that make you kind of lose track of time. Say yes to curiosity. You know, those small steps that bring those sparks of creativity. And who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you surrounding yourself with fire starters? With people who inspire you to dream bigger? There are people in my life, when I get around them, I go, oh my God, my life, what am I doing living in this little box? They excite me because they're living outside of what they think they can do. They live outside of the box, not limiting themselves to what they think they can do. They said, hey, let's rip this top off and go bigger. Now, your passion may not be big, and that's okay. But if it is, and you're playing small, whatever your excuse is guess what? It's a lie you're telling yourself. I can't do this because I'm too old. I can't do this I'm too big. I'm too small. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. Oh, I got so much going on. I just don't have time for my passion. Guess what? Last one is, you got to quiet the noise. Sometimes passion comes when we slow down enough to hear it. It's time. You're the one. You can do it. Ignite your passion. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Mindful Mondays. Be sure to join us this Friday for another episode of Life Bites as we get you inspired in the areas of life, business, and media. I'm your host, life, business, and energy coach, Nina Bosky. And remember, until next time, sometimes in order to speed up, you've got to learn how to slow down.